Hey guys, happy Monday. So, yes, some of you may have realized I did not upload a video yesterday. I said I would upload a video every Thursday and Sunday, but yesterday ended up being an exception. Honestly, I ended up watching the Super Bowl, ended up having a bunch of errands to do over the weekend, and I did not get a chance to film the specific kind of video that I wanted to film. So instead, here it is today. So the video that I posted on Thursday, which has been getting a lot of traction, so thanks to all of you watching it and all of you liking the video, that video was all about me taking this humble Casio F-91W through its paces, through a variety of different torture tests. Essentially, I've put it in the freezer for a bit, I put it in boiling water, I threw it several times up in the air and dropped it onto concrete, and I ran over it several times with a large SUV. Today, I want to take one of those individual tests and kind of take it to the next level, right? So in my previous video, this F-91W, I ended up just directly putting it in the freezer. But today, I want to do something that I think will be, a lot more cool, and honestly, probably a lot more testing of the true cold resistance of this watch. So I'm going to be putting this in a cup of water and actually freezing it in the freezer. So instead of just me tossing this in the freezer and just leaving it there, kind of exposed to the cold temperatures, this way it's going to be actually frozen in a block of ice. So after that, I'll chip away at the block of ice and take the watch out and see how it's doing. So let's get started. So here I have a cup of boiling water. I actually decided to boil this water because I've heard that boiling water tends to freeze not only faster than room temperature water, but also that it freezes clear instead of being kind of cloudy. I wanted it to look a little clear when I actually take the watch out of the freezer, so that way it makes for a better thumbnail and it just looks better, honestly. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this thing in the freezer. All right, so it's now in the freezer, and I'm gonna give it about an hour or two. All right, so let's see what we have here. Let's grab this thing out the freezer, and yeah, looks pretty solid to me. As you can see, it's nice and solid. At least seems to be frozen all the way through. You can see the watch underneath. It's hard to tell from here if it's still ticking, but yeah, it's definitely frozen. Now let's take it to the sink. Now let's see if I can get the block of ice out of the cup. Let me try heat up the sides of it with hot water and see if I can dislodge the huge chunk of ice. All right, just putting some hot water on the outside, and yeah, let's give it a couple taps, see what happens. Nope, still not budging. So after some work involving more hot water off camera, I was actually able to get the block of ice out. It wasn't frozen all the way through, but the part with the F-91W itself is completely frozen. Check that out, wasn't that satisfying? Now let's get the last few chunks of ice off the watch and see what we have. Check it out. As you can see, it's still ticking, still telling perfect time. Wow, that's surprising. Looks the exact same. Looks the same as it went in, and still telling time perfectly. That is just ridiculous, guys. Come on. There you have it. Despite being frozen, the F-91W survives again. Now, that's just incredible to me, right? The fact that a $10 watch can go through so much and still make it out ticking perfectly and telling perfect time with basically no damage to it at all. That really blows my mind. Again, best bang for the buck that you can get in the watch industry, period. Like, you can't get a better watch for the money than spending $10 on this completely indestructible thing. So yeah, maybe I'll do more torture tests with this, really see what it takes to kill it. I'm excited to put this thing through even more than it's already been through. But yeah, again, as you can see, still, I'm trying to get it to focus, but yeah, you can see it's still ticking perfectly. Yeah, absolutely no issues with it, guys. Anyway, hope you like this video. Sorry about it being a day late. If you want more F-91W durability tests, please leave me a like and a comment for the algorithm. That would really, really help out. And of course, subscribe to this channel and stay tuned. I'll catch you guys again on Thursday. See ya.